Hey everybody, it's Lynel Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. In the last episode, we started this adventure by just collecting things such as bombs, rupees, secret rupees, and heart containers, and I guess that was it. In this episode, we are basically going to be doing the same thing, only this time there is a particular side quest that we're going to be doing in order to get that one sword upgrade, which unfortunately is not the strongest sword in this game. We'll get to that later on, but it's going to be a sword that's even stronger than the sword we currently have. And yeah, I think there's also other things too. Although we are going to be getting a better shield later on, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That enemy that I just encountered, that screen I just got past, that was a P-hat. And P-hats basically, well, they're pretty annoying. Like, you know, these guys here. You cannot hit them while they're flying, so yeah, that's the only way to hit them is when they're not flying. They just stop, and that's your chance. We just did a money-making game, and I actually got 50 rupees. If you get the wrong ones, then you lose rupees. And holy shit, what did I just do? I went through a wall. It's a magical wall. What is this? How did I perform such a neat trick? It's unbelievable. Okay, but, yeah, sometimes this game does have some interesting things like that, like, you know, just you looking like you're climbing this wall, which is otherwise impossible for you to do that. Alright, so, what I just did there is that, like, you know, there's that old man that, that just gave us his letter, and apparently we have to show it to an old woman. Which, we are not going to be doing in this episode. I think the next episode we might be, or is it later on? I can't really remember, but... Anyway, yeah, these Tektites are really annoying here, like the way they just jump around. Like that. Also, yes, I am very well aware that this video is about 7 minutes long. Or at least from what I remember when I was trying to edit the footage for this episode. But yeah, I'm fully aware that this is 7 minutes long. I do apologize for that, but, you know, I had to edit out all that shit that I had to get through, because, like, you know, I kept on dying a lot, or I kept on screwing up, and, you know, again, it was originally 17 minutes long, which is what the footage was. And then I just edited it out, and then it just took away about 10 minutes of the footage, and now it ended up being 7 minutes. But yeah, I apologize for that. Things like that happen, you know. Whenever I had to get through all that sort of stuff, I really needed to take a break, because, you know, I mean, sometimes all that could kind of weigh you down a bit, but not to worry though. I'll try not to. Later videos may not be that short. At least I think so. So later on, like whenever we get to the part where you get to dungeons, and hopefully, just hopefully, they won't be that short. Anyway, I didn't even mention what I just collected. You know, that one fairy that appeared after I killed that one Tektite on that screen pass. Yeah, that was a fairy, and what they do is that they actually those fairies, they're very helpful. Well, they don't actually restore your health fully, but they actually do give you a good deal of health. So those are very helpful, and they only appear on occasion, but you know, you just have to chase it around before it disappears, because yeah. But they are helpful. And that enemy I just killed is a Lynel. That guy right here, that guy. Oh man, I mean, I know it was kind of my fault for being too reckless. Because, you know, I did have to avoid that thing. But, basically, Lynels, they are kind of tough. And they are kind of brutal as well. Like, you know, they shoot out sword beams like we do, as long as we have full health. And they hurt a lot. They really do. Especially if you have up to this many hearts. Yeah, they are also merciless there. They are. So you really need to be careful with those guys, and I do recommend that you just wait until you get a better defense upgrade. And don't be like me either. Oh god, don't be like me. Don't be like me. Just avoid them as best you can, as long as you're in this kind of state for your defense. Because you know how reckless I am. Yes, I'm kind of a dumbass like that when it comes to that. But yeah, just be careful with those guys. They are kind of tough. I think there was another color variation of those, but that's all I can think of. I mean, maybe they're only the blue ones, but they're pretty tough. And also, now that we have the that new sword upgrade, yeah, I also didn't even mention, I kind of got carried away with what I was trying to say. Yeah, that sword we just got, it's actually more powerful than the wooden sword, and now they can actually kill the River Zoras in one hit. It's much better than the wooden sword. Like I said, not the most powerful, because we will be getting another sword that is the most powerful in the game, but we'll get to that eventually. It's pretty strong enough. And then that item I just got right there is called the, well, you obviously know what it is. What am I even talking about? Yeah, what you just saw was that, like, you know, you can use it to burn some bushes, well, actually certain bushes, and they would reveal a staircase to a secret or something. That's only for certain bushes. The only downside to that is that, like, you know, whenever you use it on one area, you can't even use it again until you leave the area and then come back, or just simply getting to a new area and that'll work again. I really don't know why. It's just weird. Yeah, see, I see how I just have to get to the next screen and then back over. Also, for some reason, the River Zoras, like, when you're out in the overworld, are, for some reason, the only enemies, well, at least as far as I'm aware, that respawn. I don't know why that is, because other enemies didn't. Like, whenever we were still out in the overworld, and then, well, you know, things like that. I don't know why I don't know why they have the tendency to respawn. And just about this last thing that we're going to be doing for this video is buying the shield. Yeah, it's actually a better shield for you to just basically to deflect any attacks, any enemy attacks. Yeah, that only happens whenever, like, you know, whenever you're facing an enemy, or whenever you're facing in front of, whatever, something's coming at you, and then you can just block it off. That's what it does, and yeah, it looks like the video's over. Once again, I do apologize for this being 7 minutes long. I am so sorry, but, you know, because of all the shit that I had to go through for this footage, I needed a break. I mean, I did. I died a lot from that stupid Lynel. So, I mean, I'm very sorry about that, but hopefully later videos it'll try not to happen. I'll try to make sure it doesn't happen again. Hopefully, but we may never know. So, despite that, I do hope you guys enjoy. I do hope you enjoy despite that, or maybe you don't. But again, I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry, but. Anyway, the next episode, we're going to be doing more collectibles one last time. Yeah, the next episode will be the last time we'll be, well, at least for now, because there might be other videos where we'll be doing collectibles, but as for right now, that'll be the last video, and then after that, then it's dungeon time. So, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.